What's going on, y'all? It's JD Pickell with On 3. Today on the Hard Count, we're going to make a little bit of money. We're going to talk about the bet for every available Florida football line. Welcome into the Hard Count, the people's show for every single thing that you know and that you love about college football. It happens here on a nearly daily basis. Nick Brake doing the heavy lifting. You can help drive the show at my Twitter page, at JD Pickell. Now, my Twitter page, probably a place that will talk about things like this a little bit more frequently. But with the season right around the corner, we got to talk about how we're going to make some money here. So went to FanDuel, looked at the betting lines and said, okay, in terms of the lines that are available right now for the Florida Gators, what do we like? We sort of licked our chops, thought about it some more, came up with this. This is not every single game, by the way. Like I mentioned, there's just a select few games out there. But for every game that's available for Florida to bet, we're going to talk about our pick for it. So first, week 1, you got Utah coming to the Swamp. Going to be a big-time atmosphere. Can only imagine how much juice is flowing through that stadium. You got Billy Napier's first game. Utah's favored by 1.5. Kind of a funky line. I don't actually like the line. The over-under is what I'm looking at. There's not a lot of over-unders available right now, but for week 1, the over-under for them is 53. Again, 1.5 feels fishy. I don't like it, but if you're going to bet an over in week 1, I like this game because I think AR-15 is going to come out and be more comfortable. That's Anthony Richardson, for those of you not familiar. And so I think both these teams are actually going to score quite a bit. As a defense, you're still trying to get on the same page. You're trying to figure out what your scheme is. You're trying to get acclimated to playing 11 on 11 and be able to go full go. You're not just tagging off on guys in practice anymore. So I think that 53, that over, I like that to hit. Now, week 2, Kentucky at Florida is the next available game. Florida's favored by 4 in this game, and they're at home. So I'm actually going to take Florida -4 here, and here's why. Kentucky has been a talking point for a lot of the preview magazine season. Will Levis, for a lot of people, is a first-round pick. Some people are saying the first overall pick, the first quarterback taken. That's a lot of pressure for a program that's not that familiar for being in the spotlight quite that bright. And so I think week 2, going to the Swamp, is the perfect situation for Florida to just show up, show what they've done under Billy Napier culture-wise. I think they're going to be revamped, re-energized, and I like them to actually win this game. I like them to cover the 4. The next available game is week 6, LSU at Florida. Florida is actually favored by 3. Another game in the Swamp. Florida fans, this is 100% my honest opinion. I like Florida -3 here. Given what we know right now, again, a lot can change in 6 weeks into the season, but given what we know right now, who's playing quarterback for LSU? They don't seem like they've settled anybody just yet. There's a pretty good chance that it'll be their first time going to the Swamp. For Florida, this is a revenge game because AR-15, I keep calling him that, Anthony Richardson, threw an interception last year that sealed Florida's fate in this game. You don't think he's been thinking about that all off season? All the winter workouts, all of spring ball, he's been thinking about that. And he can't wait to play LSU. So for that reason, I like Florida -3. Then they have a bye week for week 7. Week 8, Georgia, Florida in Jacksonville. Georgia's favored by 15. And if I had to make a play on this today, given what we know about Georgia, it would feel irresponsible to not take Georgia -15. But if I'm a Florida fan, here's what I would say. I would say just wait on this. Just hold off because this line is going to move quite a bit before they play the game. Georgia has 8 new faces on defense. Anthony Richardson is yet to play a game in 2022. He could be the man. I mean, there was a whole back and forth last year with him and Emory Jones. He might be the man stepping into this new Florida system, if you will. I would wait on this, but again, if I had to make a pick, I would pick Georgia -15. Last year, Georgia won 34-7. Y'all, 27's a lot of points to make up. So in good conscience, I think you go Georgia -15. But again, wait on that one. Hold off on that one. For week 9, they got Florida at Texas A&M. A&M's actually favored by 7 here. there's a lot of buzz around A&M. Maybe it's because of the NIL conversations. They've crushed on the recruiting trail. That's fine. But a lot of the guys that they have gotten into the program that they're excited about from the recruiting perspective, they're still freshmen. A lot of them may not play in that game. They're still trying to figure out a quarterback too, whether it's Haynes King or Max Johnson. So for that reason, I actually think Florida is in really good position right now before we even play a game. I think Florida actually wins this game outright. I like Florida money line. So if you're making a play today, again, I like Florida money line. They know who they're playing at quarterback. A&M doesn't. Florida, I believe, will have a much more energized approach to this game. So I'm excited for that. Again, going to College Station, but I think they not only cover 7, I think they win outright. And then finally, this is the one that you're going to love the most if you're a Florida fan. You got Florida at Florida State -2, just dead air. I think Florida wins this game outright. I don't think it's Florida +2. I think it's Florida money line. I don't know who's the quarterback for Florida State at this point. I don't know what they're going to have under the hood at this point. Florida State, in a lot of ways, is one of those programs under the magnifying glass with what they're doing with Mike Norvell and this, that, and the other. So with all the commotion that could be going on at Florida State in this game, I like Florida to win, and I like them a lot more than the +2. I think Florida, again, Florida, if they were favored, if it was Florida -2, I would still take them to win this game. So, again, that's it for us here at the Hard Count. We're going to probably be doing some more of this. I would venture to say a lot of this will happen on the socials. So at JD Pickell on Instagram and Twitter. Those are both linked in the description. So feel free to give us a follow there. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep the party rolling. We will see y'all next time. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of the Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.